There's my peace symbol. Okay, so today I'm going to talk to you about a very famous British band, Genesis. And, well, I've been just looking at the word Genesis, along with King Clancy and Brent Beeson. And we learned from Rumpelstiltskin, who is an expert in literary criticism, we learned all about the French critic Jacques Derrida. And I don't know, the first thing that I want to talk to you about is literary criticism. Because normally when you're criticized, it's because you fucked up. But literary criticism is not, as far as I can tell, anything to do with being critical of the author for making shitty product. It's an exposition, more explanation about the author's work and the author perhaps himself and the whole situation, the whole context of what the play is all about. Just because the word criticism, most people understand it that it means, you fucked up and you're getting chewed out. Somebody's going to chew your ass out. But literary criticism is not chewing out the author. It's enhancing the reader's experience or the watcher, the participant's experience. And Jacques Derrida, Rumpelstiltskin gave us a long lecture many years ago about it. But basically, for a rule of thumb, it's basically you look at a word and you look for words within the word. So, within the word Genesis, I don't know, hopefully you can see this. Genesis has got the word gene in it. And genie. So, when we saw that, and we just saw this 15 minutes ago, I just got this and we're looking at this. This is new for us. And genie is the word that really sticks out for us in the word Genesis. Because what I wrote here is, was the world we live in created by genies? Because the first book in the Christian Bible, Genesis. What is a genie? And then, I'm just going to go to book learning. A genie is a supernatural being found in North Africa. And genies are known to live in bottles. I dream of Jeannie was spelled differently, Jeannie. I Dream of Jeannie TV show. She lived in a bottle before Major Nelson found her on the beach. So a genie is able to influence our world reality differently than humans. When genies, like on the TV show, Jeannie would blink and the magic would happen instantaneously. For humans to make magic, like, whatever Jeannie would do on TV, you'd have to be Jesus in order to influence reality as much as Jeannie. They seem to be different because I don't know. I just kind of feel like Jeannie's more powerful than Jesus. Well, I don't know, just watching the TV show. I don't know the stories about Jesus, like the big deal was changing water into wine, but, if you watch I Dream of Jeannie, I don't know, she could make wine appear out of nowhere at all. Is she a more powerful genie than Jesus? Is Jesus a genie? I mean, he was born modern day Israel, which is, right adjacent to North Africa. North Africa is the Sinai Peninsula, which one time Israel conquered and then gave back to Egypt. But, Israel at one point controlled the Gaza Strip. No, that's not it. That's not right. Anyway, I told you what you need to know. North Africa and, Israel's right next to it. So, is Jesus a genie? I mean, I know I said, it's just because the documentation, I don't know, is Jesus a genie? Is he more powerful than I Dream of Jeannie? That's where I think it's true. If I was going to look at Jeannie, yeah, she's good at material manifesting. But is she able to do, the spiritual work that we attribute to Jesus? Everyone would say, no way. Brent Beeson said, no fucking way. But we really don't know. Do we? Anyways, the song that's inspired this, we've been listening to it. It's on a regular rotation. Talking to Jesus by Jeannie-sis. So that's what inspired it. And again, I'm going to leave you with my question. Was the world we live in created by genies? Is Jesus a genie? What exactly is a genie? I mean, if you watch TV, we don't see a lot of... Other than I Dream of Jeannie, they appeared to be human. And then, if we switch gears and we say, well, who do we think is like that? And, people who are what might be called good manifestors might be considered a genie. If you can... Because that's what Jeannie was doing in I Dream of Jeannie TV show. She was manifesting stuff with her desire for it to manifest. Now, I think Jeannie, from I Dream of Jeannie, was probably part of a genie family. So I guess, if you grow up as a genie, you're a genie, but, you're born into a human family and we don't manifest things. I can watch Abraham Hicks and I can say abracadabra, but I can't make the devil King Clancy disappear. This morning I told King Clancy that he was in the lake of fire. The Christian lake of fire where you put devils, and he's supposed to be incredibly hot and unpleasant. And I'm listening to Clancy. He doesn't seem stressed at all. So my ability to put King Clancy into the lake of fire seems to be non-existent. So, anybody look at me is going to say, you're not a genie. And as far as a manifester a la Abraham Hicks, you're shitty, Bob. So that's what I've been called. In the past, I've been called, one of my nicknames is Shitty Bob, because I do a shitty job. You could call me Shitty Rob, maybe that's better. In any case, I have been called that, and to that person I am, Shitty Bob. Thanks for watching. Please tune in to another episode where King Clancy is going to explain what it's like as a devil to be in the lake of fire.